Hello, teacher.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. How old are you?
I'm a 12-year-old.
Where are you from?
I'm from uh, I'm from Vietnam, Bình Phước City, Bình Phước province and Đồng Xoài City.
Excellent. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I don't know what are you saying, teacher.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have a younger sister.
Excellent. Okay, and what hobbies do you have?
Oh, my hobby I have is reading book. I really enjoy it.
Excellent. How often do you read books?
Uh, I uh, you I usually read book 4 to 5 hours in one a day.
Wow, a lot of reading there. Hello to you, new person. Hello, is it Ellie?
Yeah.
What's your name, please?
My name is Minh Anh.
And how old are you?
I'm th- I'm 13 years old.
And where are you from, please?
I'm from Bình Phước province.
Uh-huh. And do you have any brothers or sisters?
What?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Uh, I have my baby brother.
Oh, okay. And finally, what hobbies do you have?
Um, can, can you repeat, please?
What hobbies do you have? Jimmy likes reading. I like playing chess and swimming. What hobbies do you have?
I I like my hobby is painting.
Oh, very good. My mother was a painter. Okay, let me now share the class material with you for today's class. So here we go. Um, can you all see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Good. Okay, so it has here, let's talk about one of your hobbies. Okay, so I've already asked you about your hobby, but we'll ask you again as it's phrased differently here. What do you like doing in your free time? So, Jimmy, please tell us, what do you like
Uh,
doing in?
I like reading book in my free time, or I sometimes I do exercise in my free time.
Excellent. So, very healthy for your mind and your body. And the next question, when did you start this hobby, Jimmy?
I start is when I just 3 years old. That's a my mom read book for me.
So, when you're 3 years old, you started reading.
Yes,
So can you say that? When I was 3 years old, I started reading.
when I 3 years old, I am started reading.
When I was 3 years old, I began reading.
When I was 3 years old, I began reading.
Okay. And now, Ellie, can you tell me what do you like doing in your free time, please, Ellie?
Mhm.
Hello, Ellie?
When?
Hello, Ellie?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
can you repeat, please?
Yeah. What do you like doing in your free time?
I prefer watching TV.
She say, I like watching TV in my free time. Can you say, Ellie?
I I like watching TV in my free time.
Good. And when did you start this hobby, Ellie? When did you start watching television? What age were you?
I started uh 3 years ago.
Okay. Now, the third question to both of you. How much time a week do you spend on your hobby? So, Jimmy, how much time do you spend on your hobby or hobbies?
Oh, I spend about for 30 or 35 hour for my hobby
A week, per
a
week.
week. A week.
Wow, that's very good. Good man, Jimmy. Well done. Okay, Ellie, now can you please answer how much time a week do you spend on your hobby, watching television?
Often spend 30 minutes
Per day, per week?
a day a week.
So if you watch 30 minutes a day, that means over the course of a week, there are 7 days, 7 times bar my foot. That makes what's that? Mohai bar year, bar my foot, 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours a week. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I watch TV for 3.5 hours per week. Can you say that, please, Ellie?
I spend 20 minutes
Three, 3.5 hours a week watching TV.
three hour
I spend the whole sentence. I spend
I spend 3 hour
3.5 hours per week
a week
watching TV. Can you say,
watching
Ellie?
TV.
I spend 3.5 hours per week watching TV.
I spend 3.5 hour a week to watch TV.
Watching TV. We'll take that. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, now moving on. Number 4. Who do you often share your hobby with? So,
Oh,
Jimmy, please
I,
answer this
I,
first.
I often share my hobby with my mother because my mother like reading book too.
That's great, Jimmy. I really like that. So you spend time with your mum, reading books, exercising your brain, and reading. Very good hobby to have, and lovely that your mum will share with you in doing so. Ellie, how about you? Who do you often share your hobby with?
Mm, I often share my hobby with my baby brother.
Excellent. Well done. That's perfect. Thank you, Ellie. Okay, now moving on. Number 5. Do you think your hobby is safe or dangerous? And why? So let's start with you, Jimmy. Is your hobby
Oh,
safe or is it dangerous?
I think is my hobby is safe because it's just I in house and read my favorite book.
Yes, it's something it's relaxing. It's very good for you to study and to take in and to visualize things that you read. So it's safe and why as well. So there we go. Ellie, do you think your hobby is safe or dangerous and why?
I think my hobby is dangerous because I can I think my eye hurt.
Yes. So if you watch too much television or any screens, whether it's computers on your mobile phone. It's not good for your eyes if you do it too often. So it can be dangerous. Yes, they're very good. I'm glad you're aware of that, Ellie. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. Now, moving on, let's scroll down. So we have now, okay, community activities. Okay, so let me just move you guys. There we are. Now, number one, what activity do you often take part in to help your community? So do you help
Oh,
see where you live? Do you do things for your neighbors? Maybe some old people who might need help with shopping or different jobs. How do you help in your community? Who'd like to answer first, Jimmy or Ellie? Who'd like to answer?
uh, I um
Okay.
I often take part in the community, like clean my street, clean the dirty streets, and help the people who needed the help. And I like to uh, donate to the money, my pocket money for the organization.
Good man. So you help to clean the streets. You help to you donate your pocket money to give. Who do you give your money to? How do you donate it? Who do you donate it to? What's it used for? What do you use your pocket money for, Jimmy?
I usually um use my pocket money for buy food and for to give that for the people who need it.
Excellent, very good. When there was COVID, I helped to do charity work and I raised $10,000 to help feed people in and around Da Nang, rice, vegetables, many medicines, different things. So it's great to help where you can. So well done, Jimmy. Really good. Okay, Ellie, how about you? What activity do you often take part in to help your community?
Picking up litter on and along the streets around my house.
Good. So you keep the area clean, which is really good as well that you go out and do that. That's lovely. Shows care for your surroundings, and it makes it a nicer place to live for you and for all those in your community. Okay. Now, number two, who do you often work with in this activity? So, Jimmy, who do you work with when you're cleaning the streets?
Oh, I often work with my family because my family is saying help people is a great the activity.
It's very positive. It's always wonderful if you can help others. It means that you have a good life if you can help others. And it's a nice thing to do. So that's great, Jimmy. You and your family do that. And Ellie, how about you? Who do you often work with in this activity?
Sometimes with my family and sometimes with my friends.
Excellent. Brilliant. Okay. Now the next question. How often do you do it? Once a week, once a month, once a year? How often do you help in your community?
I usually have my community as my quick. I usually work once the month because in my country is one a month. It's only have one community in a month.
I didn't quite understand that, Jimmy. I know you do it so once a month, every 4 weeks,
Mm,
roughly.
mm,
Is that the tradition? Is that what people normally do in Vietnam? They
mm.
help once a month. They go out and they clean the streets. I often see people cleaning outside the front of their homes regularly. If there's leaves fallen or some rubbish on the streets in the mornings or in the evenings when it's cooler and the sun's gone down, I often see people sweeping up and cleaning the streets near their homes or out the front of their homes. Okay, so Ellie, next to you, please. So, how often do you do it?
at the weekend or when I have free time.
Excellent. So you do it once a week? Yeah.
Oh,
How often, it asks? So meaning how often? Once a week, once a day, once a month? You're saying at the weekend, so that would be once every week?
um,
One time a week? One time a week?
yes.
Okay, brilliant. Now, when did you last join a community activity? So, when did you help clean the streets, or when did you participate in any community activity? Ellie,
Mm,
can you
um,
remember?
last weekend, I joined in a community activity to help the poor in the hospital near my house.
You helped with the poor people in the hospital last weekend.
Yes.
Brilliant, Ellie. I think that's wonderful. I think it's wonderful to help there. Brilliant. Well done. Good girl. Okay, Jimmy, are you with us?
Yes, teacher, I am here with us.
Okay, I just can't see you. So, um, we've just heard that Ellie helped. The last time she joined a community activity was last weekend when she helped poor people at the hospital. Can you remember, when did you last join a community activity?
Oh, my last one is community is in last month. I have with the people in my province to uh to a community to have to the people who have the cancer with a lot of money all of my 5 month pocket money.
Well, that's very kind of you, Jimmy. Really kind of you. My mother died of cancer, so I know how terrible cancer can be for people. So to help people who are suffering with it, or have family members that are suffering, or friends that are suffering from cancer, is very good of you, Jimmy. And well done, Ellie, both of you. Really good that you help with your community. Okay, next we now move on, and it says, let's talk about your school. So, number one, where is your school, and how do you go to school every day? Ellie or Jimmy, who would like to answer first?
Oh, my school is on the Ching Kong Chu street, and I walk to school every day to keep healthy.
Excellent, brilliant. Jimmy, can I just ask you a question? When you're walking to school and it's the rainy season, do you have an umbrella?
Uh, in my province, is don't usually have rain. So I don't usually have an umbrella.
Oh, okay. I just wondered with the rains, when it rains heavily, it can be very heavy here in Da Nang. So, okay, Ellie, how about you? Where is your school? How do you go to school every day?
My school is in Buddhism, Dongsai City, Bình Phước Province. Um, I often go to school by car.
Oh, okay. So, Jimmy, how far is your school from your home? How long does it take to walk to school in the mornings?
Oh, um, my student from my school is far from my home, just for 2 kilometer, and I go to it. It just take me 30 minutes to go to my school.
Excellent. Very good exercise to start your day. Well done. Okay, and Ellie, how long does it take to drive to from your home to your school?
Um, can you repeat please?
How long does it take? 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Moy Lamfort? How long does it take to drive from your home to school?
I think 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, so it's quite close then. Quite close. Okay. Now, moving on. It now asks, how many students and teachers are there in your school? I think this is quite a tough question. So if you can roughly think, oh, there's maybe 50 teachers, maybe 1,000 students. If you can give us a rough idea of what you think, unless you know exactly, how many students and teachers are there in your school? Jimmy.
Oh, you can believe it. In my school, it have about more thou 2,000 students and more than 100 teachers.
Wow, quite a big school then, Jimmy. Wow. Okay, and Ellie, how about you? How many students and teachers do you think there are in your school?
There are more 20, 2,000, 2,000 students and 100 teachers.
So you both have quite a big school. That's a big school compared to where I went to school. Okay, brilliant. Now moving on, number 3. Let's have a look here. So, can you tell me more about the students and teachers in your school? Okay. Yeah, how about you, Jimmy? Can you tell us some more
Uh,
about your students and the teachers at
about
your school?
my student in my school is very friendly. When you lost your you lost anything, you can go to the room to take that because our student will bring the lost thing to bring the room.
Good. So
About
people
my
are very
teacher, about my teacher, there is Elta Sims because it's my teacher even taught me is uh take to it take her third hour to make the lesson.
brilliant. So you've got a really nice school, Jimmy. The students are very honest. Hello? Hello? Ah, sorry, you have someone join the class there. I think that's their children. Okay, Ellie, can you now please answer the question and tell me more about the students and teachers in your school?
Um, I think the students in my school are so friendly and nice.
Good.
They,
How about the
they
yeah?
and the the teachers are professional and helpful.
Good. So you like your school. That sounds good. Okay, now moving on, number 4. What facilities are there in your school? So, Jimmy, please answer that for us.
Oh, uh, in my school is has a comfortable is had a chair, a table. Yes, it's always in the school. It have a interactive for to the student can um uh presentation in the board to the teacher to copy the closet, and we can play many game on dashboard with and it and other active is like a normal school.
So does your school have a playground? Does it have a computer room? Does it have a library? Does it have a swimming pool? Does it have a canteen? Does it have a stage where you can do presentations and perform? What kind of facilities does your school have?
Oh, my school have other computer room is to you because we learn technology in the class and don't usually take that room, and I don't go in that room anytime in my school.
Okay, quickly, we're just going to wrap it up. So quickly, Jimmy, just tell me which school facility do you like best and why? And then we're going to ask Ellie, and then we're going to be running out of time. So please tell me which school facility do you like best and why, Jimmy?
Oh, my school faculty I like the best is interactive board because I can play many games on that, and I prefer my presentation to my teacher.
Okay, good. Ellie, so what facilities are there in your school, please?
Um, my school has the modern facilities. It
Okay,
has it has nearly um 30 classroom um and a big playground.
good. And which school facility do you like best and why, Ellie?
Um, I like best um the interactive board. Um, I think it I think because it's so modern and I can play a lot of funny activities.
Excellent. So schools are changing with the technology, facilities are changing, lots of new technologies coming in that can be really good when you use them properly. So you both like the interactive things. That's great. Let's just move on and ask this last question here because I like this one here. We've got what is your favorite food or drink? So quickly, Jimmy, what's your favorite food or drink?
My favorite food is pizza, and my favorite drink is Coca-Cola.
A winning combination. Okay, Ellie, and what's your favorite food or drink, Ellie?
Mm, My favorite food is pizza and my favorite drink is juice.
Ah, what kind of juice? There's lots of juices, Ellie. What's your favorite juice? Watermelon juice, orange juice, apple juice, grape juice.
Um, I like best a apple juice.
So you say my favorite drink is apple juice. Can you say my?
My favorite drink is apple juice.
Good. Excellent. Well done. My favorite food, I think, is pizza. Ah, you both like pizza. What toppings? What do you like on top of your pizza? Because there are many different types of pizza. Jimmy, what pizza do you like best? What's your favorite topping?
My favorite topping in my pizza is cheese and my some pepperoni and olive oil.
Oh, olive oil. Yes, drizzle of olive oil. Lovely. Ellie, what's your favorite pizza? What's your favorite topping, Ellie? Chicken, meat, vegetables, seafood? Do you know, Ellie?
Um, can you repeat, please?
What's your favorite pizza? Because you can have many things on the pizza. What's your favorite pizza? Jimmy said pepperoni, olive oil, on, which is a lovely combination. What do you like on your pizza?
Ah, cheese pizza.
A cheese pizza. Brilliant. Right, Ellie and Jimmy, well done. Thank you very much for today. That's it. We have run out of time. I hope you've enjoyed today's class. and I hope to see you both again in a future class. Until then, thank you very much. Have a good evening. Chop mot toy vui vẻ. I think that's right. Have a good evening. Yeah.
Bye, teacher. I think you have a good evening. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, Elly. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Goodbye for now.